So what's up, YouTube? Welcome back. Today we are going to be changing the oil on a 1996 Toyota Camry, and that engine is the 5S FE. FE stands for fuel injected, and oil change method is the same for most cars. So let's go. Let's do it ourselves, guys, and do it right the first time. Sit down, Babu. Okay, so same as always, if you don't know what kind of oil your car takes, check on the gas cap. And in this case, it's going to be 10W30. So what I like to do, and remember guys, lefty loosey, so left's always loose, right's always tight. Easy to remember it. And it's a good way to take off your oil cap, just so it'll have flow better and the oil can drain all the way down. In this case, oil filter is pretty easy to get to. It's just right here. And the same as the other thing, I'll lift up the dipstick so everything can drip down good. I might as well just take it completely out. So welcome back, YouTube. Today we are going to be changing the oil on 96 Camry. Yeah, and it's the same method for most cars. And this is going to be a 5S FE. FE means fuel injected. So like back in the old trucks, they got the 22R and they got a 22RE. The 22R is like the carburetor, and 22RE is the fuel injection one. And those motors are bulletproof. Anyways, we're going to go underneath the car now. And the oil's right there. I mean, the drain plug's right there. So I got my catch pan, drain plug. It's going to be a 14mm bolt also, and there's bamboo sniffing around. Once again, lefty loosey. When you're upside down, it doesn't matter, still lefty loosey. So there we go. So I like to, if you don't want to make a big mess and drip on you and stuff like that, I'll go out until I feel that it's all the way out, and I'll push it in like this, just so the oil don't come out yet. And then I'll just pull out really fast like that, see? And I got barely any oil on my hand and stuff like that. So we'll let that drain for a bit. So while the oil is draining, we can undo the oil filter. So it's lefty loosey once again. And before you do it all the way, make sure that your catch pan is gonna clear it you don't want oil to be dripping everywhere else, so drip down into your oil can, and there it goes. So I got the oil from the drain down, and then the catch pan is down there, so it's catching both drips. So you can see the both drips. That one's from the drain plug, this one's from the oil filter. So that's what it looked like underneath. Yeah, so we got our oil, 10W30, on our oil filter. I remember once upon a time, we used to have different oil filters for 4 cylinders, but I'm not sure nowadays. They make it universal, so you can use one filter for a different one. I mean, different other Toyotas, but yeah, this one and my other Camry is the same size now. I mean, not the same size, but the same part number, the 4967. So yeah, so now that this is draining out, we can finish taking it all the way out. See, you do like that, you wait till most of it drain out, so it's not big of a mess. So yeah, we'll wipe this seal up a little bit. Get a little bit of dirt and stuff on there. Then it wouldn't hurt, but get a little bit of oil. Just rub it around this, just to get it to not seize on the metal part. At least you have a little bit of oil. When you tighten it, hand tight is good enough. You don't want to make it too tight and crazy. And then before we put oil back in, we're gonna finish up down there. Now we'll put the drain plug back in, not too tight, righty tighty, just like that. And then I'll double check it. Pretty good right there. So, dripping on your driveway or wherever you're working from, your garage. So wipe up all the excess oil, and then pretty easy. Now we'll go back upstairs and put the oil back in. So we got our 10W30. Remember, when we put it back in, say for instance your car takes 4 quarts, you want to put like 3.5, 4 at max first. Then start your engine, and then check it, and then recheck it again. Once all the engine drained back down, wait like 5 minutes, and then check it one last time, make sure everything's good. Because you don't want to put too much. Because once you put too much, you have to lift up the car and redo the drain plug, and it's just gonna be a hassle. And the reason why you don't want to put too much oil in also is because when there's too much, because the manufacturer made it for a certain, like your oil pan has a certain amount of oil, and then when your engine is on, there's a certain amount of pressure and oil that go throughout the engine and stuff like that. If you have too much, it's not gonna work properly, and it can like bust some seals and stuff, because like probably too much pressure, or it's not the way that it's meant to be, So you always want to put the right amount of oil in there, not too low, not too high. Right in the middle, like I said before. Like this dipstick right here. See, down here is a low, up here is a high. But this has an L and an F for low and full. Just not trying to catch it, but you guys see what it means. L and for full. So you want it to be right in here, and when it's hot, you want it to be like at least up here. You don't want it to go way up here. That's way too much oil. So on the side of these buckets, there's like a sight area where you can see. So I put 2.5. It's a 5 quart bottle, and I've already put 2.5. So I'll put a little bit more. I'll put in about 3 quarts, 3.5 quarts, and I'll check it with my dipstick, and then I'll start the engine. I'll let the oil drain down for a bit. So right there, we're at about 2. So that's 3 quarts Because 3 minus 5 is 2, guys. Yep, so we're right at 2, right a little below 2. So we got 3/4 in there. And see what it says in our dipstick. But we'll come back over here, buddy. We'll come. So we'll check it with our dipstick. So we're right at the low mark, right down there. So I'll put a little bit more. So we'll put a little bit more oil in. And then you got to take into consideration some oil for the oil filter too. So cap that off. We'll put the cap back on this because you don't want stuff to be spraying out everywhere when you're starting your engine. Even the dipstick, put that dipstick back in. Make sure that's tight. And then we'll start her up. Before you start the engine, I just forgot. I need to put the car back down. You want to follow the steps correctly. So all right, now we can check the oil correctly. You're not gonna get the oil level correctly if you don't lower the car down, because you can't really tell. So now we'll get the right reading. So it's right at the low mark right now. It's right at the low mark. There's still some more oil. I wiped up excess oil just so it don't drip down in your garage driveway or whatever. All right. Now we'll start the engine. We'll try that again. Yeah, because you want your car to be on a level surface when you're starting your engine. We'll let that run for at least a minute or so. So the oil has been draining for a few minutes now. I'm not draining, but settling down from all the engine compartments. So we're at the low mark. You see that? So now we'll top it off right back to the middle or near the top a little bit. Professional style right here. Here. Well, you don't need a funnel. That's how professionals do it, y'all. It dripped a little right at the end, but that's all good. So let's check the oil again. We'll let it settle down for a few seconds. It takes time for it to go through the head, past all the valves, past all that lifters, the springs, and then drain all the way back down to the pan. So give it a couple seconds. There we go. Let's see what we got. Right there. Right there, guys. See that? right in the middle, right towards the top. You want it to be 3/4 the way up. So that's pretty good. But since it's an old Toyota engine, and it might burn a little oil and stuff like that, I'll add just a little more. That's good. Bam. And then put the cap back on. That's good. Wipe it down. All the oil that you might have spilled and stuff. That's it, guys. And that's how you change oil. Let's go. Remember, guys, hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share. Give it a thumbs up. Thank you, guys. There'll be more videos to come. Have an awesome day. Peace out.